So, firstly, a disappointing night, but just wanted to understand how you're feeling at the moment.
Look, I'm a very passionate person. You know, being a manager means a lot to me. I think there have been, as a manager, there are always highs and always lows. I think personally, I have to give credit to Stourport because I thought they were excellent at what they did. I thought that they thoroughly deserved to beat us. I thought that they were head and shoulders better at the horrible stuff in comparison to us. I felt that they dealt with the conditions much better than we did, and they thoroughly deserved to win the cup. I think when you're a manager, you always take responsibility. It's your hand above the door, and I've always said that, and I never shirked that. And today will really hurt. I don't know if it hurts everyone. I don't know if it hurts all the players, because that performance out there says that it doesn't. But it certainly hurts me. And that's probably there's been some low times as manager, over the 3 years, and that's a low one. I certainly want to apologise to supporters because the support was magnificent. They came in massive numbers, expecting, naturally, and that's not been disrespectful in any way, shape or form to Stourport, because when there's a two-division gap, and they're a really good side at their level. I think they're 7th in their league and we're 8th in ours. Did we underestimate them? No. We spoke at length, in the dressing room, how difficult it would be. We felt that the pitch would be a leveller. You look at us Saturday against Mickleover, and I thought we were outstanding on the ball. The way we passed and moved and played out from the back, and the conditions weren't conducive to do that. And I know it frustrates people, but it wasn't. But when look, the bottom line is we were embarrassed tonight by a team that wanted it more. And as a manager, I'm the one that picks that team. I'm the one that gives them the instructions. I'm the one that takes full responsibility. And that performance tonight was unacceptable in a cup final. I said, before the game, that during the course of your careers are not long in football. If you have 10 years in the game, it's brilliant. Some are shorter, and the reality is you don't get many opportunities to play in a cup final, and tonight to play in a cup final local against a team 2 divisions below, and to turn in that type of performance, then it's really disappointing. But as always, I'll take it on the chin. We have to move forward, which is difficult. It's difficult to pick the staff up, let alone the players. And we've got a really tough game, but an exciting one on Saturday, and we have to. There's 5 days left of the season. I think we all need the season to end and have a break. We all need that. And I felt that for a while, to be fair. But I just apologise. Felt for the supporters today, because to see those numbers was excellent, and the support all year has been brilliant, magnificent, and we really let them down. The players let themselves down, but we let the supporters down today, and that's hard to take.
Just to quickly touch on, in terms of the performance, where do you feel it went wrong? Was it just Stourport wanted it more? Or?
Yeah, look, that's I thought they outfought us, they outbattled, they won all the 50-50s, all the horrible stuff. They look, the pitch here is very poor at this time of year. It's not like the 3Gs that we played on Saturday and when we play at home, and they were very direct. Our 2 centre halves really struggled with that one. Look, there was no master game plan from Stourport. They put it on us as soon as the keeper had it in his hands. The young keeper had kicked it. He put a lot of distance on it. They put it right on us, and we just could not at any stage deal with that long direct ball. And like I say, when you've got the defenders that are paid to defend and they can't do that, then it's disappointing. But I'll pick them, and I'll put the boys out there. So I'll never ever blame players. The shot with the manager, and that's on me tonight.
And last question for you, said just 5 days to go before the end of quite a gruelling season.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't get any more difficult than Tamworth, who are going head to head for the title with Colville. How do you see that game?
Look, I think first of all it's a fantastic occasion. Any team that over the course of 40 games or 42 games, they have an opportunity to win a league. It's a fantastic opportunity. It's really intriguing and exciting now. The season's panned out for the two front boys in Tamworth and Colville. And if you look at it, Tamworth probably 4 or 5 weeks ago thought the league was over and they'd won it. Then probably 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, they thought that they'd lost it and Colville had won it. So massive twists and turns. But I think for us to be able to play a part in that race, and look, as disappointing as tonight is, the quality of player that we have enough about us to go and throw a spanner in the works Saturday. And football is the one beauty when you have such a poor performance like you have tonight and a bad result. The beauty is that the next game's only around the corner, and that's up to myself, my staff, and the players to go out in front of a huge crowd Saturday. Because in Tamworth we're bringing 800 or 1,000, so that will be good from a financial point of view. And look, if they come and they beat us, our home record's very good over the course of the last 3 or 4 months. We've won a lot of home games, and I would expect that the boys would bounce back well, and give a very good account of themselves, and try and put. Look, even if we beat Tamworth Saturday and we stop them winning the league, because you don't want a team to come to your own ground and win the league. It's not going to put tonight right. It won't. It cannot, because that's going to hurt. For a lot of a long time, and then there'll be decisions made on the back of moving forward as a squad. I'll sit down with the chairman and reflect on the season, and we need to look at personnel, and that'll be a key. And tonight's performance will affect some decisions that are made over the next week, and that's how it is, and everybody has to expect that. So look, that includes myself. So we'll reflect, get Saturday out of the way, sit down with the chairman, and then because what I don't want to do is it's very easy to distract from the lot of positives that have been created over the course of the year, and the progression that's been made year on year over the course of 3 years. Tonight's not the time for that, because when we can look, and I can stand in front of you and say, oh yeah, but we're 8th in the league, and if we win Saturday we could go 7th, and that'd be a fantastic achievement for the football club. But I think when you've lost in such a disheartening way as we have tonight, there are no positives at the minute, and that's just the reality of football, and that's what comes with being a manager. But I think what we have to do is just get Saturday, get that, approach it in the right way, hopefully show a very a response. And look, the boys will train on Thursday. They wouldn't have trained on Thursday night, but they're going to come in and train, and we're going to have to somehow try and put a smile on a few faces and get Saturday over. And like I said, then we sit down and have a plan, because what I don't want to do is I don't want this to repeat again. We had it last season with Pershaw, and we've got a better team now. You wouldn't have thought that today. And like I say, we're smart. I'll be smart and feeling the pain for a short while, and then we have to pick them up and go again and stay positive, because it is all about positive mindsets. That's what I'm always about. I don't like negativity around me, and I think on the back of today you have to own that, and that tells you a lot about people. And me too, I've never shirked responsibility, and I never will. So I'll take it on the chin, as disappointing as it is, and go again and keep smiling.
Thank you.